Nice weather we got, huh?
Perfect.
Just once you guys were able to go back and kind of watch the film, what were the biggest adjustments you guys made between games 1 and games 2, especially in the fourth, that enabled you guys to close it out?
I think, well, for me watching it personally, I think to end the game, we were more assertive and decisive in terms of the looks that we wanted to get, especially closing out the quarter. I think, I don't know if it was the last 5, I was able to get a lob. I think Cade got downhill a couple times. DS Shorter got downhill a couple times. I think we were just more decisive in what we wanted to get, and on the defensive end, we were able to put together some stops, scramble a little bit, find shooters on the perimeter, and close it out.
It would be exciting to come back to Little Caesars regardless at this point in the series, but how much does coming home with a win at least help that momentum?
It's great, man. I'm super excited to see, the fans, the city. I think it's great for the city. I think it's great that we are able to bring a playoff game here. We're able to perform and give the city good basketball.
How about having the Lions and Red Wings, Tigers at your game? How there's kind of a fraternity within the city, the sports athletes?
Yeah, I think it's the city. Honestly, is like it's a sense of togetherness. The fans root for all the sports teams heavy. They show a lot of love, and I think the sports teams root for each other. Unfortunately, I haven't been to a Red Wings game. I wanted to get the one, but I haven't. But I will get the one. I've been to a Lions game. Their games are crazy, but it's a great city, and they deserve everything that they're given.
A bunch of the Tigers are planning on coming to tomorrow's game. You think there will be a group link up?
Hopefully. I mean, I'd love to meet some of the Tigers.
JD, every so often you take the ball, you get boards, bring it up, you initiate offense. You were directing traffic a little bit last game. How comfortable do you feel initiating offense and kind of being that guy?
Super comfortable. I feel super comfortable with the ball in my hands, especially knowing that my teammates and my coaching staff has confidence in me. I think I've shown the ability to make certain reads and certain passes with the ball in my hands, so I take a lot of pride in that, and I feel like it's just another option when Cade is off the ball or Shorter's off the ball, just getting me the ball and able to get guys shots.
Jalen, you guys obviously are a physical team. Do you think as the series goes on, you can, wear on or frustrate the Knicks?
That's the goal. I mean, that's the goal, to continuously, do what we do, play Pistons basketball, and that's playing hard as hell every night, being physical, being scrappy, playing with a sense of urgency and grit.
Did you talk to you? You don't, but they're already breaking about the officiating, and that is a level of frustration, I would think.
Yeah. I mean, we've been there all year, so it's nothing new to us.
Who got the belt?
We got the belt. Now, the belt is no more belt in playoffs. We all locked in on, just getting the win. The belt was cool. It's still part of our culture. But right now, if we get the win, the team get the belt.
We talked to you a couple of weeks ago about how whenever you played the Knicks toward the end of the season, how it could be a playoff preview. You said you guys were in a playoff-type mindset, but what is different now that it is here and you're in a series that's now all tied up?
I think, for me, the level of physicality, I think the level of attention to detail, I think it's very important to kind of understand that every possession matters, and obviously this is I'm only 2 games into my playoff career, so for me, I'm just taking every game and trying to learn and locking in, talking to the coaching staff, watching film, and just trying to grow as a player, and it's been helping me.
Is that learning curve getting smaller with what you're learning?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say if you see the difference from game 1 to game 2 and everybody, Coach had a saying about experience, that experience can be, applied. It doesn't take long to apply experience. It's just a matter of when you can apply it and how you can apply it to the game. So I feel like as a group, even though we're young, we got a lot of guys who haven't had that playoff experience, that as we go through different scenarios, different situations, that we'll continue to add it to our book and learn.
If you could take yourself back to a year ago and someone told you you'd be 1-1 in a playoff series coming home, what would you say?
I would probably believe it. I wouldn't know how, but I would believe it, because I honestly always had faith in our guys. Like I've said before, I've seen the guys that we have, the personalities, everybody works hard. Like there's nobody here who's complacent. Everybody wants to be great. Everybody wants to win. Everybody's a competitor. So I knew that one day we will be in this conversation, but I guess you could say you just never know when. But I knew that we would get here.
It's been a minute since a team like this has thrown this many bodies consistently at Cade. And like you said, you're comfortable creating offense from there. So when you see that, how do you start to change the game plan on the floor?
For me personally, when I see guys try to be physical with him and try to pressure him and all those type things, my job for me is kind of to make his life easier, whether that be getting him open with a good screen, being his pressure release, or anything I could do to kind of take pressure off of him, because obviously most of the eyes are on him, you know, through our offense. But that's with any of our guards. You know, my job is to make their life easier, and that's what I try to do.
Last game, you guys held New York to under 100 points, and that was without Isaiah Stewart. How much confidence are you guys playing with on that end of the floor right now?
Tremendous amount. You know what I mean? It's more of a togetherness. It's more of a trust in each other and understanding that you can guard your man and know that you got 4 guys behind you to help you. It's a matter of watching film, breaking down film, and honestly trusting the game plan that the coaching staff has given us. You know, they've given us a great game plan, and we just execute.
A lot of guys are playing well on defense, but how about Tobias in particular on Cat?
Yeah, he's been great. He's been great. A guy who's had, you know, a lot of experience in the playoffs. A guy who has been very, very vocal, obviously throughout the whole year. And I mean, this is who he is. I feel like Tobias plays winning basketball. You know, he's a winning basketball player. He's very knowledgeable, and he helps us get in scenarios where we could, you know, win games.
How much do you continue to be impressed by Cade? I mean, he played almost a season high in minutes the other night and kind of took over that game in Game 2.
No, I'm not impressed. This is what he does. I think the world is starting to see it now, but I've been seeing it. He's one of, if not the best guard in the league, one of the best. But this is all stuff that I knew he could do, that I know he has in him. And I think I said it before, like, this is the worst version of him we'll see. So he's going to continue to get better. He's going to continue to grow, and you know, y'all just watch out.
Appreciate you, JD.
Thanks, man.